much money, I can still
bad luck.
I will not blame him.
没有主见的男人而已。对啊。
So yes, and now I make decisions that I just go to my brother's factory to work, and I think if he can just calm down and just go to work for me with me, we just earn money by ourselves for our family, our baby. I can forgive him, but now he cannot calm down. Or just settle down for not so much money, because he just his mother always give him money. Yeah, something just like this. He can live out with his mother.
Of course.
Yeah, and the over several years.
Like did you know he was like this before you guys got married?
Pardon? Sorry?
I mean, did you know he was like this before you guys got married?
No, I don't know.
You didn't know?
Yeah, before marriage, I don't know he's like this. And I also know that his mother is like this.
I'm so sorry for you, girl. 这真的是太恼火了. I mean, who you can blame? Probably you can only blame yourself.
Yeah,
That's
blaming on myself.
Yeah, my bestie is also considering divorcing her husband because, oh boy, how much you don't know how much her husband has changed ever since they got married. Before they got married, her husband was so sweet, responsible, taking care of the family, having a stable job. But ever since, I think it's after 1 year of the marriage, 1 year into the marriage, he just changed. Ever since my best friend got pregnant, 她怀孕之后吧，好像是, and he changed. He just decided to show his true colors. 他就展现他自己的本能了，你知道，就是真实的面貌了。就是 so
it's
太糟糕了。
So it's too unfair for the women in get married after get married.
You need to be really, really careful, discreet, right? Like you need to be really, really cautious. Like make your decisions really carefully. But in my best friend's case, there wasn't too much things my bestie can do because they were dating for like 2 years. That's considered long enough, right? 我觉得已经很长了. So her husband was pretending, was like faking this like version of himself the entire time. I mean, 就是他能假装2年，真的也你能怎么说呢？就是真的非常的 unpredictable， 就是非常 it's like getting into a marriage is like a gamble， 感觉也是一场赌博。It's all about your
course.
还是相信爱情，我相信爱情的呀，只是我会比较谨慎的。I'm going to be really careful, in choosing the one I want to.
Yeah, that's right.
You tell my parents, her parents don't support her decision. 她的家人不支持你，对不对？ What about your brother? Does your brother support you? Hey. Yeah, he does.
But that is so complicated that my parents, because in Chaoshan, their traditional that is if you divorce, that's not so good for the face. Something
Yeah, I understand it. I totally can. I can resonate with it because it's not because I have experienced it. It's because my bestie told me everything. I was there the entire time. How my bestie got it brave enough to say this. To like basically confronted her husband. Told her, I want a divorce. And of course, the whole family, including her parents-in-law and her own parents, all disagreed.
Yeah.
They all disagreed. They all said, no, you can't divorce. If you divorce, Yeah, I'm gonna.
I will never leave. I will leave you alone.
Yeah，就说我要跟你断绝关系，就说的这么严重的话了。
yes.
对，然后我的闺蜜 my bestie still like insisted like her decision said I must divorce you. I have to divorce you. Just no matter what you say, I want a divorce no matter what. If you want to have 我觉得
Does she have baby?
Yes, she does. She has a son, and she just basically gave up the custody of her baby. 她没有要那个监护权，就不要监护权，她也要离婚。我觉得有点 cruel， 有点残忍。但是she told me I am myself first before I became a mom. 她说我首先是我自己，然后再是一个母亲。So she basically just puts all her needs, in front of everything. And there are so many other stories about how she had the baby. Well, she didn't really want to have the baby, but her family, her husband's family were all convincing her, like making all kinds of promises to her, like promised to give her this and that to convince her not to give up the baby. But it's very complicated. I'm not trying to find excuses for my bestie, but I respect her decisions though. 谢谢关注啊，谢谢小星星。Yeah, I think your son is like 1 year or 2 years older than my friend's son. You have a son, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you wanna keep your baby? 你想要争取他的抚养权吗？ Of course.
I'm so hesitant.
You can't say you regret it, right? Having a kid, because that will make you sound like a terrible mom. But I totally understand if you do regret. 如果你说你后悔的话，我也能理解。Maybe when you carried your baby, you were too young. How old were you when you carried your baby?
1995.
Oh, I mean, 你什么时候有的你的宝宝呀？几岁啊？
宝宝好年轻，我是本命年的时候怀他的，生他的。
It's like
我95年的，那就是
24.
Yeah.
24. Yeah, 24 years old. It's okay, honey. 我觉得吧 maybe I mean 你想要有你的，我觉得你还是可以争取一下你宝宝的 custody， 就是你宝宝的这个监护权 because you don't want your baby to hate you, right, in the future when he grows up and he know that my mom didn't fight for my custody. It will hurt him. 会让他 it will hurt his feelings. 肯定会
No, my baby my son knows everything about his father. Yeah, and I asked him if you live with your father, that is okay. He just said, that's okay, but you should sometimes we need to meet. Sometimes, yeah.
Does it make sense to leave your son with your husband? Because your husband clearly, right? Your husband doesn't sound so responsible.
So
也不是很负责任的感觉耶。And maybe it's not a good idea.
他对他儿子还是挺好的。
But your son knows everything about him, right? Maybe your son isn't crazy about his dad already. I don't know.
He knows that's his father's fault.
You know what? You shouldn't have told your son all these bad things about.
He just sometimes he just 偷听到我们打电话 something. Yeah.
So he overheard, right? 他就是不小心听到了，是吗？Oh, that's bad. That's like the worst situation. 我觉得这个有点太糟糕了。
About my son's education, maybe he just live with his father, but maybe that's better. Because okay.
then yeah, I'm sure you evaluate everything right before you make the final decision. Right, 你会评估所有的东西的 before you make your final decision whether to fight for your son's custody or to leave your son or husband. Well, just
And-
do whatever the best for your child. 反正就是为你孩子做出最好的选择吧。
And I think maybe in other side, if my son just live with his father, his family maybe will understand that for the past several years, that is so difficult for me to take care of my baby. Maybe they can understand me a lot. And I hope he can change.
He can change. Yeah, maybe he but you know what, don't leave hopes to others, you know.
Yeah, I know. So I just wanna be independent.
Don't expect people for too much.
Yes, of course. After I just experienced this something, I told myself I have to grow up and be independent, and so I think that's so unfair for the women to choose to be a housewife in a marriage.
Yes.
It's so
You're taking a huge risk, you know.
Yeah,
being
huge risk.
back home. Be domestic, right? Being a housewife, this is a huge risk. Especially in Chinese culture, 尤其是在中国的文化里面，他们会觉得 wow, you're just a housewife. What do you do every day? You're basically just cleaning the house, and so how hard is that, taking care of the people, right?
You have no value.
Yeah, you have no right to complain, right?
And you earn no money, and you just lay on your husband.
This is really, you have to make sure the person, like your life partner, is a reliable one, responsible one, and you guys are on the same page. Is a normal person. 你一定要确保他是一个正常的人类，因为不正常的 husband， 他就是会觉得 you're just lying around at home， 就在家里面躺着，有什么可累的
？Yes.
No, they don't know half of it. 完全一点都不知道 how hard it is to be a housewife. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, 我觉得吧，就是 growth is painful. 我感觉成长都是非常痛苦的 right? A lot of people learn the lessons the hard way, and I believe because you're still very young, right? 你现在还非常非常的年轻 you have such a long, great life ahead of you. Getting a divorce or having a terrible failure marriage doesn't mean you're not going to be back out there again, right? You can stand by your feet in the future, and you will totally become strong again. 肯定会自己成长，变得更加的厉害的。老公说
Thank you.
是的，不是的。
Could you just give me some suggestion about learning English to improve my English for my career or some
career?
Yeah.
我觉得你的自学能力 like your self-learning capability is very strong. It's strong enough, right? Your English foundation is strong, solid enough for you to study on your own. You don't have to take any classes. Maybe you can just go online and search and find the materials that you need. 你需要的一些东西。资料，对，然后自己学习就好了。What if you spend so much time with him? He has no time to gamble.
Because my son, I want to give my son a whole family. Yeah.
Jamie 说，要不然你天天跟你的老公待在一起，然后他就没有时间去读书了。怎么可能啊，老铁？Her husband is not a giant baby. 也不是一个大宝宝，你不需要。
Yeah, nobody can control him. If he wanna do anything. Yeah,
he's a strong.
He can gamble.
Mom.
Yeah, gamble. online, and after I just fall asleep, right?
You can never ever control anyone. 你没有办法去控制任何人的。It's impossible. It's exhausting. It's illegal. 也是不合法的。就是
Yeah, and he just like baby.
Yeah,
he have no job, and he just to divorce, how to say 摧毁
destroy.
yeah, to the family, the house.
Oh, you mean he was violent to you? 他有那个什么在家里面就很暴力吗？
No, 就是我感就是迫害家庭嘛，就是本身就没有工作，他还就是
Yes, he's
贷款，用房子贷款，现在房子也没有了。
Yeah, he's tearing down, right? Tearing down family through gambling. Okay, it's a metaphorical expression. Just live it by yourself like streamer. 对，我是比较尊重你。I'm kind of just support you to get a divorce, right? Be independent, earn your own money, make your decisions. Don't try to rely on anyone ever in the future. Don't try to be even being if you ever choose to become a housewife, sign a contract with your husband, with your future husband, 跟你未来的老公，就是你们要签订一个协议。我觉得 it's really important，就是你在家里面其实是 you're like taking a huge part in taking care the or making contribution to the family. Like you guys are a team. 你们是一个 team. He's doing his part. You're doing your part. His part is not like less important than yours, and yours is not less important than his as well. So
yeah, so after he lost so much money, he just blamed me. You
don't make money.
No money. Yeah, you do something just like that.
That's totally unreasonable. 这个不太合理了。就是 you have been always like staying at home and taking care of your baby, right? 你是一直在照顾你的宝宝是吗？结婚之后So C， 那平白无故就有了个小孩吗？老铁，真的，你的小孩每天就是从出生开始就会自己照顾自己吗
？So I hate him about he just always not independence, and I have to stand his mother.
Yeah,
it's so painful.
Don't care about what they think of you. Don't care about their judgments at all. 不要去管他们的什么 judgment, 什么 criticism. These are all unlicensed, right? They are not unwarranted. They are not valid. 都是不合理的，对吧？
Yeah.
You know what you're doing. You know what is the right thing to do. Just do it. 就做就完事了。Be bold. Be brave. Stand up for yourself. 为自己发声，好吧
Okay, thank you.
No problem. 17然后学的话，你是要学那种外贸的那种什么 foreign trade, international business English 吗？
对。
你可以在那个什么某闲某鱼上面去搜一下很便宜的一些资料，然后自己多复习。
好的。好，那就先这样。
Okay, no problem. Talk to you next time. 拜拜。
好，拜拜。
美女如果带着女儿单身，没有，她是一个 a son. Getting tired. I haven't had my lunch yet. 我还没有吃午餐呢，一直在直播，感觉播了好久了。So it's probably time for me to go. 我得走了，老铁们。有没有什么问题了？可以再问一问。长风破浪，你们我觉得我应该是 most of you guys are male, right? Are guys, are dudes. 你们大部分都是男生，你们会觉得怎么样呀？你们会觉得一个 gamble 的人还要吗？一个赌博的人还能要吗？ You just had your lunch, cool. 做我的翻译陪老外，上海做你的翻译，离啊，是吧？不要了。太好了，你们都是 normal people， 你们都是正常人，真的，我觉得赌博的人真的是本性难改的。但如果 if you're just gambling for fun, you wouldn't lose that much money. 如果你是就是小赌怡情的话，肯定不会丢那么多的钱，对不对？对 it's like smoking. It's such a really hard to to get rid of 这个 habit 真的很难改变的，不能的，是的，是吧？我好感动啊 ！You guys are all normal people. But you know what? Being normal is a huge compliment nowadays. 咱就是说，正常人已经是一个非常非常大的夸赞了，你知道吗？ Do you accept smoking? No, no, non-negotiable. OK， 不要带男孩在身边。拜拜，拜拜。Have a great night. Oh, have a good day.